What is up, everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. Today we have ourselves a Ravnica Remastered Collector Booster Box battle. How this thing is going to work is we're going to open this thing up. We have 4 participants, and each one of them is going to get 3 packs. We're going to open up those packs in rounds of 3, adding up all the mana values for the rares and the mythics, and at the end of this thing, the person with the highest total mana value and the person with the lowest total mana value amongst rares and mythics are each going to get 1 collector pack from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. And in the event of tiebreakers, we will take the highest mana value mythic as the first tiebreaker, the highest mana value rare as a second tiebreaker, and in the event of a tie, a third tie, another tiebreaker, we'll have some sort of some sort of jousting contest or something. Okay, let me give these things a good shuffle here. Ravnica Remastered, the collector boxes specifically, I can say words, are actually, I'm fond of them. It's really grown on me as a product. I enjoy the high shockland count. I enjoy the anime treatments. Of course, there's, the possibility or potential for a serial numbered card, which is swell also. All right, we got 3 packs to Gremlin, 3 packs to Slam Dozer, 3 packs to David F, and last but not least, we have 3 packs to Ronzo. I enjoy that the collector boxes have a high shockland count. On average, you're going to see about 7 per box. Good luck to everybody. Let's have some fun. Let's see some fun stuff pulled. And there are a couple of sweet mythics. I really, they don't really add to the value, but there is a lot of playable uncommons as well. So some good stuff to look out for. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. As I said, Gremlin, start us off. We start off with, oh, nice, a Retro Frame Foil Protean Hulk. That is a 7 mana value and a sweet Retro Frame Foil to begin with. And then a Shockland, our first Shockland in the box, a Borderless Steam Vents. I really like the Borderless treatments. I mean, I like the Retro Frames. I think everyone seems to like the Retro Frames the most, but the Borderless also are no slouch. That is a 0 in our first Shockland. Sword of the Perunes, that is a 4. And then a Stitch in Time, which is a 3 as a pack foil. And do we have anything else back here? And that mana fixing does not appear so. Nope. But some really good, again, Lightning Helix, which is hilarious to see in Standard again. Okay, so I will sleeve up all of the mythics, and I will sleeve up all of the Shocklands right away. Everything else I'll sleeve up afterwards. Cool. All right, so we have ourselves, mana value-wise, 0, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 14. 14 for Gremlin. Yeah, I had my doubts about how the product would hold up when it first rolled out, but as it turns out, people like Shocklands and largely held on to them, so the market did not become flooded. The anime treatments, particularly the foil specifically, I should say, have really held up as well. Okay, Slam Dozer, your first pack. Oh, hey, there's a really good one, actually. That is an anime foil Niv Mizzet Perun. That is a really sweet card. And a 6 mana value. I will sleeve that up right away as well. That's a 6 for mana value. That's a really cool treatment. Pretty sought after still. And then, oh, Life from the Loam in the anime. That's cool. That's a 2. Pack Rat, also a 2. Love the Pack Rat. I like the Retro Frame Pack Rat as well. I like the borders a lot. All right, Midnight Reaper as a pack foil rare. And Simic Guildgate, Thug, Persistent Petitioners. And that's going to do it for that pack. But what a pull with that anime foil. That's beautiful. Really, really nice. Life from the Loam, also no slouch. And Pack Rat, pretty cool as well. So we have ourselves a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 for mana value. 13 for mana value, and we will leave that right on top. Actually, pretty solid pack overall, honestly. Even Midnight Reaper, it's not a value card, but it's a very playable card. All right, David, you are up next. First is a Borderless Foil Pack Rat. Again, really big fan of that art. Not like a super value target, but I think everyone appreciates Pack Rat for being a good playable card. 2 for mana value. And after that, ooh, beautiful. Borderless Godless Shrine. Very nice. That is a 0. And then a Thespian Stage. Sure, I think this is a collector box exclusive as well. So, low mana value here, David. Finish with a, oh, well, there you go. A Response and Resurgence. That is, we are going to add up both sides. That's a 2 plus 5. That's a 7 right there. Coiling Oracle. Wilderness Reclamation. Raptor. Azorius Guildgate in that mana fixing slot. Nice Farseek. Cool. Okay. Let me sleeve up the Shrine. And I'll sleeve up, like I said, I'll sleeve up everything else afterwards. There's so much good stuff here. All right, so 0. It's a 7, still a 7, 8, 9. That is still really low. That is still plenty low, in fact. Okay. All right, Ronzo, you are up next. Our Shockland count so far through the first 3 packs is 2. Again, I think 7 seems to be about the box average. Anything below that, although 6 would still be like on the low side of average. But everything below that seems a little bit below average. And I have seen boxes, I've pulled as many as 9 myself. I've heard of boxes that have as many as 10. All right, start off with a Legion Warboss in the retro frame foil. That is a 3. And then we have a Niv Mizzet, this time in the non-foil anime treatment. That is a 6 for mana value. It's Prime Speaker Zagana. Ooh, that's a big old 6. Okay, 2 back-to-back 6s on that mana value. And conclude with a Blazing... Oh my god, that is a 9. Well, Ronzo, you might have the high heading into this second pack here. Muddle the Mixture has a beautiful retro frame foil. And still nothing. Usually about 1 per collector box in that mana fixing slot, you will see a Shockland come out of it. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have ourselves 9 plus 6, that's 15, plus 6, 21. 24. Let me just do that again. So we know that's 12, 21. Yeah, 24. Holy moly. What a pack for mana value. Okay. Wow. Throw the Mizzet on top. All right, so after the first round, we have Gremlin with a 14, Slam Dozer with a 13, David in the low with a 9, and Ronzo in the high with a 24. All right, into the next pack. I have yet to see or pull, I think, a Psych Rift for myself. I would really like to see one of these come out of this box. We have, ooh, beautiful retro frame foil steam vents. That is nice. These retro frame foil steam Shocklands average about 1 per box, and they are holding a pretty good premium right now. So that is not going to be a bad hit at all. That is that's beautiful. All right, steam vents. That's a 0. Oh my gosh, Sacred Foundry Gremlin, just hamburgerling all the Shocklands. All right, Supreme Verdict. Okay, we got mana value. That's a 4. Pariah Shield. That is a 5. Ooh, Spear of Safety, nice. And I was like, man, 3 Shockland pack, what that would be like. Okay, let me sleeve these up real quick here. I do have plenty of sleeves with me today. Gremlin, you're at 3 Shocklands. I'd say you're doing pretty well regardless of the outcome here. So we have ourselves a mana value 5 plus 4, that is a 9, and still a 9 there. Gives you a 23 in total, which is not yet... Ronzo already has the high there. He's already holding down the high. Holy moly. All right. Good pack. All right, Slam Dozer, you were up next. Already with that beautiful anime foil Niv Mizzet. That did have a really nice premium when the product first came out. I'm sure it's come back down, but I don't think that's a nothing burger. Okay, into your pack number 2. Spirit Token. Pariah Shield in the retro frame foil. Tidespout Tyrant as an 8 in the anime. Pretty beefy on the mana value. Tajik Legion's Edge as a 3 in the retro frame. And a Repudiate and Replicate. That is a 5 for mana value. Drift of Phantasms, Loaming Shaman. Still nothing in that mana fixing. Ooh, Rhythm of the Wild, nice. Gutter Snipe, also pretty nice. Okay. So let me add these up here real quick. We have ourselves a 5, and that is also a 5, so that's 10, 13, 13 plus 8, 21. That gives you a 34, which is not bad. Okay, David up next. All right, little bird token. Another pack rat. It's going to be a pack rat box. We've got ourselves a retro frame foil pack rat this time. And an Arclight Phoenix in the anime treatment. Nice. That is a 4. Breeding Pool in the retro frame. Hello. Very nice on the Shockland. Breeding Pool in the retro frame. Beautiful. And then a Sword of the Perunes again. I think they had like a 4th sword. 3rd. I don't know. That's a 4 for mana value. Nice Condemn in the retro frame foil. And still nothing back there in that mana fixing slot. That's going to do it there. Allow me to sleeve this Breeding Pool real quick. We actually haven't pulled a ton of Mythics, so we should still be live. Like a Shockland count is going very well, but we haven't pulled a ton of Mythics yet. Okay, so 0, 4, 8, 9, 10 for mana value. That gives you a 19. You are still going to be definitively in the low because Ronzo was already above that for mana value. Okay, I'll throw the... I think I'll throw the Breeding Pool on top. Pretty good. All right, Ronzo, you had a pretty impressive mana value in your pack 1 with a 24. In fact, you are only 10 behind Slam Dozer for the high coming into this pack. Ooh, borderless foil steam vents. That's beautiful. Excellent. So we've had 3 steam vents in this box. Hey, that's nice. Had the retro frame foil, the borderless, and now the borderless foil. Beautiful. That's a 0. Tomic as a 2. Okay. Low mana values. Blind Obedience. That's also a 2 in the retro frame. And then, well, that's going to help. All right, so that's a Thrash and Threat. That is a 6 for mana value. Guildgate, Signet. A lot of Guildgates and Signets. But you know what? Guildgates and Signets, especially the Signets, not bad at all. Let me sleeve up this Steam Vents here. Again, the beauty of these boxes, they definitely did not shortchange the Shocklands. All right, so 0. Got ourselves a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy, we have a tie. Because that gives you a 34. I'm going to throw that Steam Vents on top there. So, going into the last pack here, we've got kind of like a, well, it's fairly close. So, we have Gremlin with a 23. Slam Dozer tied for the high with a 34. David in the low with a 19. And Ronzo also with a 34. So, I feel like it's a battle of 2 for the high and 2 for the low. All right, last round. Good luck, everyone. I feel like we should see at least a couple more Mythics. Maybe? Mythic count seems really low. I haven't been tracking, though. Here we go. Copy Enchantment as a retro frame foil. That's a 3. And then a Spark Double. Hey, Anime Spark Double. That's not bad. That's a 4. Stitch in Time. That is a 3. And a Dreadbore, which is a 2. That's a pretty low pack, which is kind of where you wanted to be, Gremlin. All right, Skullcrack. Nice. Retro frame Skullcrack. Oh, and there it is. Man, Gremlin. You scored on the Shocklands in this box. Holy moly. Okay, let me set the rest of this to the side here. Oh, Foil Mayhem Devil, Utopia Sprawl. Wow. All right. Sleeve up the Overgrown Tomb. So we hit one out of that mana fixing slot. All right, so here you go. You got a 2. It's a 5, 9, 9 plus 3. That is a 12. Let's make sure I can read my own handwriting. It's pretty atrocious, so sometimes I have to make sure I rewrite things so that I can read it later on. Gremlin, you ended up, I don't know how you're going to win this thing, but you still kind of sort of won this thing with the 4 Shocklands and the Protean Hulk. Okay. 12. All right. That does give you a 35. All right, Slam Dozer, you were tied for the high right now with Ronzo. Starting off with a Stitch in Time, sure. A lot of duplication in these boxes. That's a known. So that is a Retro Frame Foil Stitch. That's a 3. After that, oh, Cryptghast Anime. Nice, that's not bad. All right, that's a 4. Good card. After that, a Maze's End, which is technically a Mythic. Again, I think it's a collector box exclusive, but it has a 0 for mana value. And then probably what you want to see there, it's a split card, so, not huge value, but it is big mana value. So that is a 7 out of the Warrant and Warden. And, ooh, Persistent Petitioners and the Retro Frame Foil, Signet, and that will do it there. So let me add these up real quick. We have ourselves a 7, still a 7, 11 plus 4 is a 15, right? 7, 11 plus 4, 15, yeah. 11 plus 3, is that 14? Gosh, sorry. I'm going to make sure, I need more coffee. That's really what this is, 7, 11, 14. Holy moly, okay. Gives you a 48. It gives you a 48. I'm going to stick these in the back. Actually, I guess Maze's End, technically a Mythic. Okay. All right, David, you were in the low. Have ourselves a Rakdos Lord of Riots. That's a 4 in the Retro Frame Foil. After that, a Temple Guard. Nice. So that is a 0 for mana value. It gives you another Shockland, and it helps keep you in the low. Oh boy, but that's a Tidespout Tyrant. That is an 8. Holy moly, not exactly what you want to see there. And then a Lezav, the Multifarious, as a 2. Creeping Chill. Ooh, nice Creeping Chill. Guildgate, Condemn. That's going to do it there. Okay. Let me sleeve up the Temple Garden. Well, that's going to be close. It's going to be close between you and Gremlin. All right, so we have ourselves a 2 plus 8. That's a 10. That is a 14, right? 10, 14. It's still 14. It gives you a 33, and I do believe that keeps you in the low as well. So triple shock land for you, plus kept you in the low. All right, Ronzo, you are currently chasing 14. I have not kept track of the mythics, so I don't know if you either of you, between you and Slamdozer even have a mythic, but here we go. 14, 15 for the win. Well, there you go. That's a Hellkite Tyrant. That is a 6, a big old beefy 6 in the retro frame foil, no less. That's huge. So, big mana value, good card. And we have another mythic. Oh, let's go! All right, Cyclonic Rift. I finally pulled one. Finally pulled a Psych Rift. Beautiful anime Psych Rift. Let's freaking go. So, don't know if you end up capturing the win, but I feel like you still also kind of won. So that is a 2. Chord of Calling, which is also quite good. That is a 3. We don't count the X. Retro Frame Chord. And another mythic back here. Divine Visitation as a 5. It's going to get real close, but that is a heck of a last pack regardless. Really, really nice. Okay, so let me sleeve up some stuff here real quick. I'm going to sleeve up that Psych Rift. Beautiful. Okay, now let's sleeve up the Visitation. That's a mythic. All right. It's going to be close. Well, let's find out here. We have ourselves a 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 5 is 14, 15, 16. I think that's going to do it. That gives you a 50, eking out the win while also capturing a beautiful Psych Rift and a Divine Visitation. That was a heck of a last pack, honestly. Holy moly. Okay. So, final scores here. Excuse me. We have Gremlin with a 35, Slamdozer with a 48, David in the low with a 33, and Ronzo in the high with a 50 spot. What a box, by the way. Holy moly. So I just want to check. So there's 4 shot cleans from Gremlin. Holy moly. I know Gremlin cleaned up. That was a Maze's End. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 shock box to go with the Psych Rift, to go with the anime foil Niv Mizzet. Pretty good, pretty good. All right. As is tradition, David will do the low first. No pull tab on these, right? Okay. Sure. There's our borderless foil uncommon Rampaging Ceratops. Rare is a Preacher of the Schisms, which is actually a card that is seeing some play and does have some value. So a pack full of Preacher of the Schism. A double Preacher of the Schism. Hey, that's not bad, actually. Pretty good rare value. Progenitor's Icon as the commander card. Yeah. Mythic. Oh, borderless Galta. I love this card. I heart this card so much. Very cool. That is actually a really strong pull out of that prize pack. Congrats on that. Galta borderless. I'll sleeve that up in just a moment. To our Jurassic Park card, which is a Plains. Okay, and then we conclude with a Deep Fathom Echo. Hey, not bad. Double Preacher of the Schism and a Galta. Really nice. All right, Ronzo. We'll skip to the good stuff here. All right. Oh, Star Compass. Hey, we got a special guest. I was not expecting that. Okay, nice. Good pull there. So it's an uncommon special guest. It's a Star Compass, but a special guest card nonetheless. A foil. Cool. Star Compass. That's kind of neat. All right. Kite Sail Larcenist. Threefold Thunder Buddy. Commander card is a Topography Tracker. After that, a Bringer of the Last Gift. Ooh. Cool art. All right, Jurassic Park card is a Command Tower. Sure, why not? And conclude with a Intrepid Paleontologist in the extended art foil with the dinosaur egg. So, did get that, at least a Star Compass. That's kind of cool. I don't think it's one of the more value ones, unfortunately, but it is a neat special guest card. That is going to do it for today. It ended up being a heck of a Ravnica Remastered box. Pretty strong overall. Thank you to each of the patrons for participation. I sincerely appreciate it. That's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. And by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody. And be well.